Namaste. So we're going to finish with our body parts today, with our wrists, our ankles, our toes, some of our core, a little bit of joint work. So find a comfortable seated position. Make sure you're sitting on your sitting bones, not putting pressure on your lower back. Take your fingers and place them where this V-shaped bone is, like a boomerang. Push it back and just lift your spine so it's in the right position. Place your hands on your knees or in your lap and just close your eyes for just a moment. Just take a gentle scan of your body and just connect and just notice where you're feeling a little blocked, where you're feeling open. And you know, very rarely do we sit and just connect and listen to our body and what it's telling us. So take a moment here to just listen. And take a couple of deep breaths here from the bottom of your feet to the crown of your head. And as you exhale back down to your feet, move the carbon dioxide out, but push the energy down, the energy you've inhaled. Take a deep inhale through the nose, a long exhale through the mouth. Just bring your breathing back to normal and just observe your breath as it enters through your nose, down your chest, into your belly. And just where that inhale turns into your exhale in your belly and it moves back up and out through the nose. Even though the inhale moves in and downwards, the breath begins from your belly up through your chest to the top of your head. Now just set an intention for this short practice today. For every practice should come with an intention of a change you want to seek, you seek within you. So go ahead, move to a place of humbleness, focus on your heart, and just set an intention. Then shift yourself to a place of gratitude and list 3 to 5 things that you are super deeply grateful for in your life today, trying not to include anything that is above survival and is material. Then gently rub your hands together, place them over your eyes, take a deep inhale, a long sigh. Open the eyes, lower the hands, and let's just start by straightening our legs. Pull the cheeks back, place the hands beside you, and just gently rotate the ankles. Inhale up, exhale down, then the other way around. Toes up and down. Let's give a little release to our knees. Inhale in, exhale, extend. So just working the knee joint, lubricating it. Make sure you're working the full bend and extension. Change legs and out. Breathe. Inhale as you move in. Exhale as you move out. Let's just do a quick opening of the hip joint, feet together, and just start to imagine you are a butterfly, slowly beginning to transform out of that caterpillar and into something magnificent and beautiful. Inhale in, exhale, just open. Inhale, exhale. Good, bring the knees together. So let's start with the toes. Bring your toes just slightly apart. Spread all 10 toes as far apart as you can get them. I always think of like the 10 little pigs when I do this. Everyone knows I only know the one that went to the market. I have no idea where the others went. Come onto your knees. Drop your palms upwards. Tuck the little toe in because it always wants to go somewhere else. I reckon it's going to the disco. Drop your chin to your chest and just take 4 to 5 breaths here. In for 4. Back down to 1. If it's too much, you can come onto your elbows. Otherwise, just stay up here. Remember, in this pose, you're learning to just sit with uncomfortability, to respond to it from a place of peace, and just accept it. Take one more breath, just giving them love, for they are the things that carry you around everywhere. Slowly release. Flatten the toes, bring your bum to your heels, and then slowly move your hands back and lift your knees. Now, if you can't get the knees off the ground, no problem. Place 2 blocks or a book underneath it, or just something that gives you a little bit of a hold to it. I don't have my blocks here. If you are very flexible in your shins, your wrists, your ankles, you can place your hands here, drop your chin to your chest. Take a couple of breaths here, in for 4, back down to 1. Putting a little smile on your face. Breathing into the ankles. Trying to do this every day so you don't have problems with your feet, you don't twist or hurt your ankles. Gently release. Bring your hands onto the mat, hips in line with your knees. Turn your fingers towards you. Curl the toes and move back and feel a stretch in the wrist. Spread the fingers and the thumb, grip the mat. Remember, this is for all of you that have mobile phone and computer disease. So many of you. And hold. Breathe. Then turn the palms upwards. Straighten the arms as much as possible and hold. Just breathe. Turn the fingers outwards. And then just move side to side. Turn the fingers inwards towards each other. Keep moving side to side. And then release. Yeah, I know it sounds like a Western movie in this video with the wind. I live on a windy island. Hands out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just imagine your mat is in the middle of an old Western movie. And you're getting your guns of love wrists in order to shoot people with love. Good. Bring the thumb in, make 2 fists, and slowly rotate. Remember, if you hear popping, it's fine as long as there's no pain. You're just releasing trapped wind. And then the other way around. Yeah, this one always pops on me. And hold. And shake it out. Give it a good shaking. Inhale, exhale. Work the elbow joints. Because remember, the hands don't exist on their own. That would be weird. Inhale, exhale. Then let the hands sit on the shoulders. Let the elbows touch. Inhale up. Exhale round. Rotating the shoulders. Inhale up. Let the elbows touch. And down. Inhale, let the elbows touch. As you come up, let the wrists touch. And then exhale, come down. And a 4-year-old child is about to enter my class. And inhale up. Let the wrist touch. Exhale down. I'm going to have to press pause here for a moment. And one more. Sorry about that. Not that you know. And come forward. So open the chest. Notice how my shoulders are a little imbalanced because I have an injury, so you might notice that with you as well. Let the wrist touch, lengthen the spine, and then as you come down, round the shoulders. Good. And release. Good. Now let's work a little bit of our core as we come down to our mat. Straighten the legs. Pull the cheeks back. Arms out, shoulders back. Inhale here. Exhale down. Inhale here. Exhale and hold. Shoulders back. And down a little more. And down a little more. Shoulders back. At some point, you should turn into a human vibrator. And a little more. And a little more. And all the way down. Good. My head keeps getting chopped off. All right, place your hands behind your head. Elbows out. Lift the right leg in the air. Left leg off the mat. Keeping the chest open, we're going to pulse for 10. So 1, elbows open. You're not moving your head, you're moving your chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5, 9.75, 10. Hold. Exhale, release. Make your feet wide, knees touching, hands on your belly. Close your eyes for a moment. Just bring your breathing back to normal. Good. Now let's extend on this. Straighten the legs up. Inhale here. Exhale half. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Don't touch the floor. Inhale up. Squeeze the pelvis a little. Exhale down. Let's do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, lower the left leg, grab the back, and just give your ankles a really good rotation. Then point the toes to the sky, towards you, to the sky, towards you. Change. Give them a good rotation. Point them to the sky, towards you, to the sky, towards you. Roll up. all the way up. Come on to all fours. You're going to bring your right leg forward, and you're going to bring the left hip in line with the knee and extend the right leg forward. Now from here, you're going to walk slowly forward. You can hold on to blocks if you need to, and drop the foot towards the mat to work your shin, and hold here. Breathe. Bring the hand on the inside, bring it back. Bring the other leg forward. Make sure this hip is in line with the knee, this leg is straight. Walk the hands forward and drop the foot, chin to your chest, round your back. Good. Bring the leg in. Drop your elbows to the mat so they're in line with your shoulders, palms flat on the mat. Move the legs back and hold. So you don't want your bum up, you want it straight. Imagine your forearms are glued to the mat and you're trying to push them away. Heels back, and we just stay here and breathe. If it gets too much, you can drop the knees, just don't move any other part of your body. And squeeze. We stay here for 10 breaths. Feel free to smile. Squeeze the core, squeeze it. Don't let go of it. This too shall pass. We shall not stay in this pose forever, so don't worry, okay? Just squeeze. Just breathe. Exhale, release. Place the hands on the thighs, slowly roll up. Come to a seated position. We're nearly finished. As we're working joints and movement, let's just release our spine, hands here, arms parallel to the floor, and you're just going to let your head go with it. My entire mat is moving. Hands up, don't shoot me. Really twist the spine, let the head go with it. On your shoulders. And then slowly release. Big shoulder roll. Let's finish on our mat. Come down. Good. Place your hands behind your head. Knees in line with your hips. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees to the right, look to the left, but don't let the knees touch the ground. Inhale up. Exhale, look to the other way. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Really holding on to those obliques, the muscles, the cross muscles around the side of your body. These and your transverse abdominis muscles, the inner core muscles, are the most important. That outside six-pack, not so much. I think they're just your procreation muscles. And hold. And one more. Inhale, lift. Drop the knees to the side. And just do little pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in to protect the back. Onto the other side. It can touch the ground, or if you want to make it a little harder, the knees are just slightly off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lift and release. Give it all a little shake. Remember, when you want to protect your back, it's not just about working your back. You need to really work your core muscles, because your core actually holds everything in place in your body. And when your core is weak, you use more of your back. And the problem with that is your back hurts all the time. Good. That was fast. And then release. Close your eyes. Move the shoulders away from your ears. Chin closer to your chest. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release your body into the earth. Relax your feet, your knees, and your hips. Relax your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, and all your fingers. Relax your ribs, your spine, your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. And with each exhale, feel your body sink into the mat and down into the earth. Now just begin to count your breath back from 7. And if you lose count, don't worry, go back to 7. Gently move your fingers, your toes. Really give your fingers a good stretch, a good shake. Raise your arms above your head. Roll onto the side of your body. Use your left hand to slowly bring you up to a seated position with your eyes closed. Bring the palms of your hands together. Touch your thumb to your forehead and thank yourself, even for a brief moment, for taking that brief moment and coming to your mat and reconnecting with you. Place your hands over your heart, set that intention again. Rub your hands together, place them over your eyes, take a deep inhale, a long sigh. Slowly open your eyes, lower your hands, and namaste. You should feel all like a skeleton without any muscle attached to it. Very loose and fluid. Have a beautiful day. Try and do one of these every week. I think there's 5. So at least you realign and open your body. And please, I'd feel very uncomfortable asking for this, but please subscribe and like to the channel, only because I've understood the algorithm now, and the more you like and subscribe to good, the more good will rise to social media, which will then be reflected back into our world, because we don't just live one world now, we live 2 worlds. This one is hard enough without adding a social media virtual world. Anyway, namaste.